Good morning, thriving warriors and those who wish they were. Alexa, what is the date and time?
In Peru, it's Friday, July 29th, 2022 at 5:54 a.m.
Okay, great. And Alexa, what is today's weather forecast? Alexa, today's weather.
Right now in Peru, it's 76 degrees Fahrenheit with partly cloudy skies. Today's forecast has partly sunny weather with a high of 98 degrees and a low of 76 degrees.
Okay, great. So at less than 1 minute in, we know the date, time, what the weather is like, where we are. We know a whole bunch of stuff. And we know that thing is flashing in the background, or lit in the background. It is lit. Okay, cool. So, career services. What is that? Thriving Warrior Career Services. That is the department that is going to help you get from here to here, from A to B, from where you are to someplace better. Better, not bitter. Drop the bitterness. Become better. So we have, as Nancy Kane, Professor Nancy Kane would say, some breadcrumbs, simple things that you can pick up and take along with you to help you guide the way. They're sort of kind of fragile, not kind of fragile, they're fragile and they don't last, but they do guide you along the way if you use them to help guide you from where you are to someplace better. I am happy to report that yesterday was a very good day. I had a great meeting with Heather from the World Market Center, where she has renewed her commitment or doubled down on her commitment to help us with jobs, with supplies, with furniture, and most importantly, with her time to help make the Oasis a great place. So that was good. And then had an afternoon, quick little afternoon meeting with Iron Sharpens Iron. Hopefully we will be hosting their Tuesday evening dinners here, where there'll be a bunch of people in fellowship, which hopefully we can then get people to move to the Oasis and help make that a reality. So that's kind of cool. And today is hopefully start of the end of Citrus Garden. That it was almost exactly 11 years ago that I moved in, and now I move out of Citrus Garden. So, acknowledgement to the people who've been working there this week: Henry, Scott, Charlene, of course, and what's that guy's name? Oh yeah, Justin. No, just kidding. And Justin, pulling it together, helping get that thing done. And it was a great lesson in perseverance. Okay, so we are 4 minutes in, and kind of the topic for today is inspired by a lot of calls I get from people in prison. So the many calls that come in from prison, the number one thing people want to do when they get out of prison is go to work. My thing is like, no, you don't want to go to work. You want to prepare yourself. You don't want to jump out of prison and immediately go to work. There's a decompression period of going from prison to the so-called real world of men and machines. There's a realignment period. Where am I going? And if you just get out and you start moving forward, you're going to rely upon what you know from the past. So you're going to start kind of heading back. You're going to start heading back in the direction that you came from, that got you into trouble in the first place. So you need to refocus, realign, and then move forward. It's not ready, shoot, aim. Or it's not shoot, ready, shoot, aim. I will use the bullets that I'm firing to bracket in on where I'm firing. A much better way is to use the sights on the rifle, the weapon, look through the sights and aim at the target. Don't follow the bullets to the target. That's not really, it doesn't even make sense if you think about it. So, decompress, refocus, realign, and move forward. That's what we help people do, and we're 6 minutes and 21 seconds in. So what I would say is people should not aspire to get a job. They should aspire to make a difference. And everyone can make a difference. Can make a difference in oneself. I keep wiping my mouth because unsolicited product endorsement. MCT oil, another generous donation from our unopposingly what's the word? Our good leader leads by example, Mark Rowland, personal habits. So don't just aspire to get a job when you get out of prison, aspire to make a difference. You can make a difference in yourself, in your family, in your friends, in your community, in the world. Aspire to make a difference. Give life meaning. Give your life meaning. Like we talked about in our definition of success. What is success, Charlene? Charlene, what is success? Diana, what is our definition of success? Success is a function of money times meaning and purpose, where money is just the ability to do more. So, for example, if we said, here is $10, go get a shirt. Not a lot to choose from. What would you do? You might offer somebody, hey, can I have $10 for your shirt? Hey, can I give you $10 to borrow your shirt? I can buy a new shirt. I can buy a used shirt. There's a limited number of ways to get a shirt. If I give you $100 and with the same instructions, go get a shirt, you can get a better shirt. You can borrow a better shirt. You can rent a better shirt. If I say it's $500 to use to get a shirt. So a lot of people like to change the hypothetical. Oh, I'd still get a cheap shirt and keep the money and buy pot, man. No, use the exercise as it is intended. Don't change the rules. So money just enables you to experience more. You have more ways to get shirts, more places to get shirts, more types of shirts to get, the more money you have. Money is not good or bad in itself. Money is good or bad depending upon how you use it. And money just enables us to experience more. If you want to go on a vacation and you have $100, you have a staycation. If you have $5,000, now there's just a lot more choices that you have to do that. So money enables us to experience more. It's not good or bad in itself. Money is not the root of all evil. And lack of money is not the root of all evil. Just like a hammer, pretty good, huh? Is not good or bad in itself. It's how you use it. You can use it to make things, or you can use it to break things. If you give a bunch of 5-year-olds, a classroom of 5-year-olds, hammers and nails, and you leave for 20 minutes, what's going to happen when you come back? Oops, problems. So it takes longer to use a hammer to learn to make things than break things. It's easy to use a hammer to break things. Ooh, ow, that hurt. It takes time to become a master carpenter and to learn how to use a hammer to make things. Same with money, same with basically anything else. The thing in itself is value neutral. It's how you use it. And it takes time to learn how to use things properly. That's why people are not taught the laws of power growing up, because it's too easy to use them to harm people rather than help people. We teach people the laws of power because we have to give our people an advantage. And we've found that when people know the laws of power, they tend to use them well. So success is a function of money times meaning and purpose. If you have no meaning and purpose in your life, you have no success. See, there was a person who looked in quietly, see what I'm doing, waved. Okay, great. Right? Good. Okay. Meaning is act such that everything you do matters, because it does. If you don't think your life matters, then you're going to be right. You're not going to do anything that matters. You're not going to be happy. You're not going to be healthy. It can matter if you decide for it to matter. Just act such that everything you do matters. Not a big deal. Not hard to do. And then number 3 is purpose. Meaning and purpose. Service to others. Help other people, and they will help you. From a neuroscience perspective, it releases what neurotransmitter? Right, oxytocin. I felt that somebody out there said oxytocin. I see that another person has joined in on this video. Don't be shy to send a little note, a little comment, so we can acknowledge you, and it will go down in the history of the world that you're on here. So meaning and purpose. And the easiest way to give service to others is to give them your time. Help them out. Okay, so don't aspire to make a living, aspire to make a difference. How do you do that? What's one thing you can tell yourself? One little mantra, one sound bite that you could use that I heard today in today's little motivational video that I watched while I was, well, I didn't watch, I listened to while I was in the shower and taking notes, was you can tell yourself, no retreat, no surrender. No retreat, no surrender. I'm moving forward towards my goal. It's not going to be easy. I have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. No retreat, no surrender. My goal is to make. Okay, that's it. At our breadcrumb, we're at 1412. I would kind of like to do the Seth Godin one. So indulge me on this. Our stories are all we really know. In quotes, or Joni wrote in quotes, rows and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way. But now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in the way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's cloud illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. We'd like to believe that our experiences are aligned with the world as it is. They can't be. Everything we encounter is what we know, and what we know comes from the very human cultures we inhabit. True. When someone rejects you for a job, they're not rejecting you. How could they be? They don't know you. Instead, they're rejecting their story of you and your story of yourself. The best information they had combined with the complicated story all of us tell ourselves about our needs, dreams, and fears. We take these stories and we compound them, we sharpen them, rehearse them, and turn them into an augmented version of the world as we see it, not the world as it is. It's not working for us. If it's not working for us, the best thing we can do is begin to do the very hard work of telling a new story, a better story, one that's more useful. The clouds are up to us. And then there's a link to the Joni Mitchell's song. So I think that's a great one for today, a great one to end with. As always, thank you, Seth Godin, for being a supporter and a guidepost to us on how to move from A to better, from where we are to better. Okay, we're at 1643, and I will say, aha, you were expecting me to say, but I didn't say, I just went. And that triggered a memory in you for the Navy SEAL maxim, which is what? What's the Navy SEAL maxim? See how I do that? Asking questions to trigger things in your memory. Okay, it's an important thing to do. Ask yourself questions. Ask your brain questions. But Navy SEAL maxim, yesterday was the only easy day. Push yourself just a little bit harder today. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Compare yourself today with who you were yesterday, not to other people. And no retreat, no surrender. Once more into the breach. And cut.